स्पॉटलाइट में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट अमीता। Join me weekly as I talk to inspiring guests who will share their success stories. आज हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में हैं the chairman, CEO and president of the Gupta Group and the Eastern Group of Hotels. And today we are going to be talking about an exciting event that he is bringing to us with all the humanitarian work that he does. It is my honor to welcome to our show Dr. Steve Gupta. Welcome, Dr. Gupta.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you giving us the time.
Well, it's amazing to have you here. I don't know, we need to do a few shows based on all the work that you do. And there's this amazing event, Awaken Your Soul, that's coming to town. We're going to find out about that. But before that, tell us a little bit more about yourself. You're a well-known real estate mogul, and you've created a wonderful name for yourself.
Well, I don't know if I call myself real estate mogul, but anyway, I am a very hardworking individual, and I came with almost nothing from India. And I believe that when you go to any country, I say in a class of students, then if you want to be number one, you got to work harder than everybody else. And that's what I did. In my almost 40 years in Canada, I have put in almost 100 years of good quality work. And that is the key for all the younger, my second generation, my friends and our children, that I'll tell them that put good quality work into whatever you're doing and put your heart and soul to make sure that you are ahead of everybody. And I always call myself top of the class student, that I want to settle for 100%, not 99. And when you shoot for that, and I think things happen, if you work hard, karma is in our Gita, that you continue doing your karma and leave the fruits or the benefits or the rewards to God. And that's what is important. But God helps those who help themselves. And our Guruji says that there are three stages of life. One is learning, the second one is earning, and then earning and returning. So that's what we are doing now. And I follow that. It makes a lot of sense. And I also feel that Canada has been great to me, and a lot of immigrants who have come from wherever they have come from. And this is a super country in the world. The lifestyle, the security of education, health system, everything is fantastic. And we owe it to Canada to give it back the best way you can. And my best way is to work hard, earn whatever I can, and pay my taxes, and also on top of that, and give back to the community.
That's awesome, and that's why I know we hear all this, and we know why you received the 2013 Top 25 Immigrant Award with RBC, and it's amazing to see somebody like yourself, who has that drive within you, the entrepreneur, the well-known hotelier, the real estate mogul, who delves into everything that is in front of you to give back to the community. And
for everyone, it is very important. You can't just you can. There are people who will continue working, and they keep doing that. Even that is a good thing to do. You create jobs and help people to earn their livelihood. But yet giving back to the community, not only it helps me, my heart feels good about it, my family feels good about it. And Mahatma Gandhi once said, when the wallet is empty, the heart is filled. And we believe in that. I can tell you that if I go and make a commitment to give whatever X number of dollars, I come and tell my wife, she will say, Changa kita, you did well.
Yeah.
Okay, you did acha kiya, Hindi mein. Yeah. And my daughter will say, you should have done more. Daddy, aur dene the. And my son say, very good, Dad. You did very good. And so I think it's the family support also matters. Because if I do that, I feel whatever business I'm doing, and it belongs to my children, and I don't want to be giving it away without their at least knowing, not consent. And they never worry about consent anyway, but the point is giving back to community is very, very important.
I love those values, and it sounds like you've instilled those values in your children as well, so that I can understand why you are doing such great work and bringing this amazing event that's happening on June 25th. Before we touch upon that, yes, you have that side of you, but with your business right now, I know you are somebody who does innovative projects, because we know about the one-of-a-kind, office condos that are already there on Bloor and on Jarvis and Dundas that are sold out. But I hear there's a new project similar to that coming up, again, one of a kind, at Young and York Mills. Tell us a little bit more.
It is a great project, one of a kind. City owned that land, and they tried, a lot of big developers tried to buy it, and we were fortunate or smart, whatever you call, or both, were able to buy it. And then we created a new style of mixed-use building, which is office condominium, retail on the ground floor, and a full-service hotel, Hilton Hotel. It had 4050 Yonge Street, direct access to subway from our lobby. And I felt that it is important. I was actually interviewed on BNN just lately, 2-3 weeks ago, on that project because it's one of a kind. And I think it gives the ability for people who are renting to own their own office, same as their home. So they never have to be moving out because somebody else wants their space next door. Mm-hmm. And their rents don't go up. So if they pay for it, once you pay the mortgage, then obviously is for you to keep. And then most of all is the location. It's a dynamite location. You can't get it. And I've been working 30 years in that area, live in that area. So it was very, very difficult to get. So my family is very proud of that location, and I think whoever becomes part of it, they will feel that it was the best investment they did.
Awesome. It's great that you're giving back to the community, you're creating jobs, and this is like saying, okay, the materialistic world has its needs, so you're providing it through your creativity and innovation, but you're also going beyond. We also have our spiritual needs, and we have already heard that you connect well with your spirituality, and now you're going to help us connect with our spirituality through this amazing event that's happening at Hershey Center on June 25th. It's called Awaken Your Soul, and we are going to have the honor to be listening to and experience Guruji, Brahmarishi Gurudev Ji. So we want to find out about that. लेकिन उससे पहले लेते एक छोटा सा break. Spotlight में फिर से आपका स्वागत है. We are talking to Dr. Steve Gupta and about an amazing event that's happening at the Hershey Center on June 25th. So Dr. Gupta, tell us a little bit about Brahmarishi Gurudev Ji.
Excellent. Gurudev is somebody who is a very enlightened soul, and he's here to spread divinity or instill divinity into humanity. I have met every guru and every sadhu in the last 40 years being in Canada, whoever travels here, and in India also. Nobody touched my heart. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but I'm very critical and I know what I'm doing. And I do whatever my mind tells me. So when I met with Guruji 5 years ago, and it was a soul connection. He recognized me, obviously. He can recognize souls, and he's the only one that I know in the world today who knows the difference between the souls, where they're coming from, where they're going. Is very, very well educated, and many degrees, and he has spent he's 76 years old now, and he has spent 45 years out of that in sadhana, doing deep meditation to get some of those powers that our scriptures had talked about hundreds of thousands of years ago. And he has got those that they call Hanumanji ko bolte hain Ashta Siddhi Nau Nidhi ke Data. And our Guruji said he's the giver, Ashta Siddhi and Nau Nidhi ke Data, but there has to be somebody who is a taker. And he is the taker. He's the one who has, and there are sub-siddhis under there. Every siddhi has 1,768 sub-siddhis under it. He has achieved them all. And he has so much divine power, spiritual power, that he has healed a lot of people over the years, thousands and thousands of people, and yet money or material wealth in this world doesn't change him. He doesn't care. He lives in a small 10 by 10 hut, sleeps on the floor. He eats maybe 40, 50 times in a year, because when he's sadhana, he doesn't eat or drink at all. And he can leave his body and go wherever he does in his sadhana. And his powers, he has what we call Divya Drishti. He has that divine power, divine spiritual drishti, that he can heal people and also guide people. And what he touched our heart was not only me, my wife, my children, all 4 of them, and that he can sit down and sit on the floor and teach my daughter Ritu meditation. and yoga, how to do that. This is how simple he is. And he's a person you leave him millions or hundreds of millions of dollars, doesn't bother him. He won't even look at it. Forget about touching it. He won't even look at it. And that's what touched me and my family, and all the bhakts who believe in him. I think that at one point in life, we all need a guru starting from childhood. Our parents teach us how to walk and how to talk and how to go to school. Then we go to schools, we have teachers, we go to universities, we have professors that teach you. And then when you come into a life at the point that you need guidance, spiritual guidance, then only guru can do that. He is a guru who not only understands what God is, but he knows God. He's the one who can, that's the kind of guru that I would want, who can teach me what to do. And if I have somebody, you're sitting here, and if you are God, I can't even recognize you. How do I know you're God?
Truly.
So he's the person who will tell, he's God, now do whatever you have to do. And that's the difference. So we need somebody who can make the connection between the God, divinity, and make the connection to eternity. And that's what it is. Parivar se Paramatma tak ki yatra karne mein Gurudev hame sahayak honge. That's what he does. What he does purifies us. He wants us to live life with happiness, not for happiness. And that is his motto. He says, appreciate what you have. Don't think about negatives. Think about positives. What you have. Count your blessings, what God has given us. Don't complain. We always complain that, oh, why God this problem? Why me, God? Why did you give me this trouble? But we never say that when we get positive things, why me? Why didn't you give it to my neighbor or my friend or somebody else?
We tend to focus on the negative.
Absolutely. And that's what he teaches us, how to focus on positive things only. And he says every day, count your blessings every day, what you have and what you don't have. And he also tells, Guruji says that, okay, every day, whatever your actions are, at night time before you go to bed, give it to Bhagwan Ji. Awesome. Offer it to God. He says, if you did something wrong, would you offer it to God? No. So next day after, a few days later, then you'll stop doing those things and you'll only do positive things. So this is why I feel a super soul like that. And we are fortunate that he's coming to Canada instead of, we cannot go to India. 5,000 people in Hershey Center when they come. It's not easy for them to go to India to go and see a personality like Gurudev. And so he is coming here, traveling 10,000 miles to come and not only teach us all the values, but also bless us. To be in a room with his energy, positive energy and aura, is a blessing in itself. And you can only get that, you can be only present if it's in your destiny. जैसे यहाँ पे अगर लिखा है तो वो होगा, तो आप पहुँच जाएंगे वहाँ पे. This is how it is. These kind of personalities, when Lord Rama was here, did everyone recognize him? He was Lord? He was God? No. When Krishna was there, people were saying, oh, he's a gwala hai, ye to kuch nahi hai. So, but only few people recognize him. This is what it is. He is a super soul, super divine soul personality. People have to recognize him.
But the good thing is, it's nice coming from a person like yourself. तो ये credible हो जाता है, because ज़्यादातर लोग are skeptical, when they hear about events like this, because it is not visible. Sometimes people with scientific background, they're like, okay, I don't see it, so how can I believe in it? So it's good to get it from somebody like yourself who has a scientific background and yet has experienced what Gurudev is all about.
To a point, I agree. I don't want to say it myself, but I understand that. But all I can tell you with all the experience that I have, that the connection I made with Guruji, it is 100%, is one of a kind, the experience. But also think about it. If Guruji makes a miracle happen, everybody will follow him right away. But that disturbs the balance of the universe. And that's why no God or messenger of God or person coming here, representative of God, have never done that. Because then people get disturbed. They want miracles all the time. So the idea is that you have to, it's the trust. It's the faith in God. If either we believe in God or we don't believe in God. And trust is the basis of any and every relationship in the world. Bhai Bahan, mother, father, children, your friends, your wife, husband, your spouse. अगर trust ही नहीं है, तो there's nothing there. You can't have any relationship. So the same way, we need trust in someone. If you trust in him that he is the true guru, then you'll have things happening.
And we are, fortunate enough to be experiencing that with this event. So we want to find out more about where it's happening, where we can get more information. लेकिन उससे पहले लेते एक छोटा सा break. Spotlight में फिर से आपका स्वागत है. We are talking to Dr. Steve Gupta. He's the recipient of the 2010 Humanitarian of the Year Award from the Hotel Association of Canada. And that's because of all the amazing work that he does. And we were just talking about an amazing event that he's bringing, Awaken Your Soul. So Dr. Gupta, हम बात कर रहे थे, it's happening at the Hershey Center on June 25th.
Yes.
And Brahmarishi Gurudev Ji is coming. So give us more details.
On 25th of June at Hershey Center in Mississauga, Gurudev is coming there 2 to 5. It may go to 2 to 6. And he has agreed not only to give pravachan and spiritually guide everyone at that time, and also personally bless everyone who is there, personally, each and every one. Whether it takes 2 hours, 3 hours, he'll do that. And after that, we will have prasad will be served to everyone, Indian kind of like dinner. And it'll be a great event. It's one of a kind. I feel that having a person like that, he has visited 176 countries. And this year alone, he has been to 50 countries. And it's amazing that we are able to have him commit his time to come to Toronto to meet all of us. So I want to request to every Torontonian, everybody in Canada who can take the time to come and see him. It's a lifetime opportunity. I can assure you your life will change. All you need is, Guruji says that a little bit of trust, a little bit of faith can take you to heaven, but full trust and full faith can bring the heaven to you. And that's amazing quote that all we need to have is trust. If you don't believe in you, if you don't believe in God, you go to mandir or you go to temple or you go to mosque or you go to a church, it doesn't mean anything. Then it's just
it doesn't translate. It has to translate.
It's always the feeling that you have and the trust you have.
Trust and focus on positivity. So that's a great event. And so let's go to www.awakenyoursoul.guru for more information. Now, along the same line, so yes, you are serving the community, like I said, this way spiritually too, but you are well worthy of the Humanitarian Award. I hear that you're starting a meditation center in India.
Yes.
Across the globe. Tell us more.
It was Gurudev's, with Gurudev's blessing, he was the one said, you're the chairman of Meditation Center in India, and we started working on it a year ago, last year, and it's almost 75% complete. So one of a kind in the world. It's the Shankh ki shape ka hai, it's a conch shell, and it'll hold 1,000 people in it for meditation, and Gurudev will bless it, and he is looking at it. He says, when you go there, you'll hear the mantra without having anybody playing the mantra. So it'll be some kind of divine experience when people go there. And once that is completed with Gurudev's blessing, hopefully we will do one in Toronto as well. For it'll be interfaith, any nationality, any religious belief, people can come and meditate over there, because the idea is that we are not into any one religion or the other. We want everybody is same, we believe in that, and we want everyone to be welcome there. And as this event, every nationality is welcome at this event also. And their tickets is of free admission, totally free admission. And there'll be dinner served, like I said, in the evening. And also there are 4 centers where they can pick up the tickets. 2 host restaurants. One is in Richmond Hill on Highway 7 and East Weaver Creek. And the other one is at Mississauga 33C Center Drive, which is on Highway 10 and Burnham Thorpe Road in that area. And there are 2 hotels that 2 hotels. One is Holiday Inn at the airport, and it's on Dixon Road, 950 Dixon, and the other one is on Woodbine Avenue. It's a Marriott hotel. And the reason is we put these hotels because they're open 24 hours. People can go at their convenience to pick up the tickets. Like I said, admission is absolutely free. Please feel free to come and take advantage of this opportunity.
Awesome.
And I can tell you one last thing I want to say. One smile can create a friendship or start a friendship. And one word can end a fight. And one look can save a relationship, and one person can change your life. And Guruji is that person who can change your life, provided you have a little bit of faith in him. And I can tell you that your life will be changed 100% for the good.
So come, get change, be the change, make a change in the world. So once again, www.awakenyoursoul.guru for further information. Be there on June 25th at the Hershey Center from 2 to 5 p.m. to get enlightened with Brahma Rishi Gurudev Ji. Thank you so much, Dr. Gupta, for talking to us today.
Thank you for spreading the word for our Gurudev, and God bless you.
And we will be there, and thank you very much.
God bless you, viewers as well.
God bless you too. तो ये थे डॉक्टर स्टीव गुप्ता, जिन्होंने हमें एहसास दिलाया है कि we can gain success if we connected with our spiritual self in the materialistic world. And do come to the Awaken Your Soul event at the Hershey Center on 25th June. Thank you for watching us today. Continue to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and write to me at spotlight@ethnicchannels.com. A special thank you to Mr. Dinesh Ramsey for sponsoring my wardrobe. Until next week, this is Amita signing off, encouraging you to connect with your spiritual self and create your own spotlight.